Join our family of creators. Your support means the world to us. Subscribe now to the Content Creator channel. Your support keeps us motivated and helps us bring you fresh, exciting content every week. Hit that subscribe button and be part of our journey. I bet you didn't know how profoundly Afghanistan's future will impact Pakistan. The return of the Taliban to power in Afghanistan has sent ripples across the region, with Pakistan, its closest neighbor, feeling the tremors most acutely. Afghanistan's future is inextricably linked to Pakistan's, and any analysis of Pakistan's path forward must grapple with the unfolding realities in Afghanistan. The Taliban's return has reignited security concerns, disrupted economic ties, and triggered a humanitarian crisis. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for Pakistan to navigate the complexities of this new era and forge a future that ensures its own stability and prosperity. Afghanistan, grappling with internal strife and economic hardship, seeks international legitimacy and support for its reconstruction. Pakistan faces a precarious security situation, a strained economy, and the daunting task of managing the influx of Afghan refugees. The following sections will delve deeper into the key challenges and opportunities presented by this evolving geopolitical landscape. By understanding these interconnected factors, Pakistan can chart a course that safeguards its interests while fostering regional stability and cooperation. You need to watch this if you struggle with understanding the threat Pakistan faces. The most immediate concern for Pakistan after the Taliban's return is the resurgence of militancy. Groups like the TTP have grown bolder, launching attacks within Pakistan. This surge in violence links Afghan instability to Pakistan's security challenges. The TTP has found renewed vigor and operational space after the U.S. withdrawal. This has increased attacks on Pakistani security forces and civilian targets. The porous border allows militants to operate with relative impunity. Despite pressure, the Taliban have not severed ties with the TTP. Addressing this requires counter-terrorism measures and diplomatic efforts. This is going to blow your mind. Adding another layer of complexity to the security landscape is the proliferation of advanced weaponry in the region. The chaotic U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan left behind a vast arsenal of weapons, much of which has fallen into the hands of militant groups like the TTP. This has significantly enhanced their firepower and operational capabilities, posing a grave threat to Pakistan's security. The Taliban's assurances to secure these weapons have proven insufficient, as evidenced by the discovery of sophisticated US-made weaponry in TTP hideouts. This bolsters the TTP's ability to conduct complex attacks and evade Pakistani security forces. The presence of such advanced weaponry in the hands of militant groups has far-reaching implications for regional stability. It raises the stakes for any potential conflict, and increases the risk of these weapons falling into the hands of other extremist groups operating in the region. Addressing this challenge requires a concerted effort to track and secure these weapons, strengthen border controls, and enhance intelligence sharing between regional actors. Exposing the deep-seated tensions between Afghanistan and Pakistan reveals a complex history of conflict and mistrust. The resurgence of militancy and the proliferation of weaponry have brought to the fore the historically tense relationship between Pakistan and Afghanistan, particularly regarding the disputed Durand Line. This 2,640-kilometer border, drawn by the British in the 19th century, has long been a source of contention between the two countries. The Taliban, like previous Afghan governments, refused to recognize the Durand Line as an international border, viewing it as an arbitrary imposition that divides the Pashtun population. Adding to the tensions are Pakistan's accusations that Afghanistan harbors safe havens for the TTP and other militant groups, allowing them to plan and launch attacks into Pakistan with impunity. Finding a mutually acceptable solution to this long-standing dispute is crucial for fostering stability and cooperation in the region. I'm sure you've heard the news. Beyond the immediate security threats, the Taliban's return to power in Afghanistan has also had a significant impact on Pakistan's economy. Trade disruptions, shifting regional dynamics, and policy challenges have created an environment of uncertainty and hindered economic growth. The closure of border crossings, due to security concerns and political tensions, has disrupted the flow of goods and services between the two countries. This has had a particularly adverse effect on Pakistan's export-oriented industries, which rely on Afghan transit trade routes. The resulting economic losses have further strained Pakistan's already fragile economy. Afghanistan's growing economic ties with Iran, particularly the increased use of the Chabahar port, present a challenge to Pakistan's traditional role as a transit hub for Afghan trade. Addressing these economic challenges requires a multifaceted approach. Pakistan must prioritize dialogue and diplomacy to address security concerns and ease border restrictions. You need to hear this if you're a global citizen concerned about human rights. The unfolding situation in Afghanistan has also triggered a humanitarian crisis, with a surge in the number of Afghans seeking refuge in neighboring countries, including Pakistan. This influx of refugees has placed a significant strain on Pakistan's resources and ignited a heated debate on refugee rights and the ethics of deportation. Pakistan, already hosting millions of Afghan refugees from previous conflicts, has witnessed a renewed wave of arrivals since the Taliban takeover. The already strained resources and infrastructure are struggling to cope with the influx, leading to social tensions and raising concerns about the long-term sustainability of hosting such a large refugee population. The Pakistani government's response, including the deportation of undocumented Afghans, has drawn criticism from international human rights organizations. These organizations argue that deportations back to Afghanistan under Taliban rule expose refugees to potential persecution and violate the principle of non-refoulement. The humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan demands a coordinated international response. I don't think people understand the full impact of the Taliban's return to power in Afghanistan. The Taliban's return to power in Afghanistan has also triggered a recalibration of geopolitical alliances in the region. As countries adjust to the new reality, Pakistan finds itself at a crossroads, navigating a complex web of shifting partnerships and competing interests. India, traditionally wary of the Taliban, has sought to maintain its influence in Afghanistan by engaging with the new government and providing humanitarian assistance. This engagement, while primarily driven by strategic considerations and a desire to counter Pakistan's influence, presents both challenges and opportunities for Pakistan. Iran, another key player in the region, has also adopted a pragmatic approach, engaging with the Taliban while simultaneously supporting anti-Taliban resistance groups. For Pakistan, these shifting alliances present both risks and opportunities. Navigating these geopolitical shifts requires a delicate balancing act. Pakistan must prioritize dialogue and diplomacy, seeking to build bridges with both Afghanistan and its regional neighbors. Are you concerned about the future of regional stability in South Asia? The evolving situation in Afghanistan presents a complex challenge for Pakistan. The resurgence of militancy and the humanitarian crisis demand a nuanced response. While significant, these challenges are not insurmountable. Pakistan must prioritize diplomacy, regional cooperation, and sustainable solutions. Engaging with the Taliban is crucial for security and economic cooperation. Building trust and mutual respect is essential for stability. Strengthening regional partnerships is key to addressing shared challenges. Through diplomacy and cooperation, Pakistan can secure a brighter future.